أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters here. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well and good. Hope you all are in great state of health and iman. Come on, make use of the chat box to reply to my questions, inshallah. Let it be an interactive session, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah, I welcome you all to this course, the 16 days course of learning video editing, gaining the mastery in video editing. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, yes sisters, alhamdulillah, barakallahu feek, alhamdulillah. So I'm Mishal here. I'm Mishal here. I'm your host for next 16 days, inshallah ta'ala. So I welcome you all to this smartphone video editing mastery course. Alhamdulillah. So we are all into the day first of this course, and I welcome you all to the session, and I want to thank you all for enrolling to this beautiful course of learning the art, learning the skill, learning the talent of editing the videos with your smartphones. Inshallah, you will inshallah in next 16 days gain a mastery in video editing using your smartphone, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, alhamdulillah. So let me introduce myself to you first before I begin with. I want to introduce myself to you first because you want to know who are you, who is hosting you for the next 6 days, right? So alhamdulillah. So let me introduce myself to you first. I am UMME MISHAAL here. I'm a professional photo and a video editor, and I am a YouTuber as well. I am an online tutor, and I'm also a software engineer. I'm software engineer by profession, fine. So alhamdulillah, I professionally edit the photos and videos for the various channels, my dear sisters and brothers here. I'm a video editor for Your Sister in Islam, Nurul Quran, the Nurun Ala Nur, and so many other YouTube channels. And also I'm a YouTuber for Reminder After Reminder, the EDU-SITE, the EQH, the Creation of My Creator, and more. So some of the channels I've mentioned here, and some of it which I head on to, I mean, some of it which I work for, some of the brands or some of the things are mentioned in previous slide, were mentioned in the slide. So alhamdulillah, I'm a professional photo and a video editor, and also I professionally edit the photos and videos, and I provide the services, various services like making the flyers, making the logos, making the business promo videos, and also the YouTube videos for various brands and organizations, and also the intros and outros and more for them. Okay, so and also I'm a mathematics and English tutor, and also I teach various subjects online for the various students from the Australia, USA, the Saudi Arabia, India, and much more. Okay, I just offer the tuitions. I base my tuitions on online tutoring, right? Online for tutoring, the Zoom platform. So I'm also the software engineer by profession. I am an engineer graduate. I take up these software projects as my side job, fine. So alhamdulillah, I'm now host for the next. Alhamdulillah, this is the third batch of the video editing, dear sisters and brothers. You're all the students of this third batch, alhamdulillah. So I'm your host for this video editing course and for the photo editing courses as well. So this is a brief intro about myself. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, alhamdulillah, we had almost 60 students in our previous batches, and alhamdulillah, they all have learned this skill excellently to edit the videos with their smartphones, and alhamdulillah, they were all certified, and they have successfully completed this course, and they started their own ventures. They have been into the editing. They all have started their own Instagram handles with the social handles. They have created YouTube channels and more, alhamdulillah. So now this is the video editing course mastery for you all. So alhamdulillah, hope you all have seen the student edits that I just sent you when you have received the flyers. Along with the flyer, probably you all have received the playlist for the video editing students edits. So those were all the student edits which were done in the previous batches. Okay, inshallah, you all will gain such a mastery in this video editing course, my dear sisters and brothers. First of all, before we begin with, I just want to introduce you with the video editing. What is video editing and why are you all, why should you learn this skill of video editing? Can anyone tell me why should you learn this video editing? Yes, dear sisters and brothers, why should you learn this video editing? You know, video editing is in high demands, right? Nowadays, entire digital world is now is in the form of videos, correct? Every knowledge, take it from me, every knowledge that you are having, for example the medical science, for example the designing, for example any of the knowledge, just take it, any of the bookish knowledge, just take it, all of this is entirely now converted into the video format, is it not, dear sisters and brothers? Yes, right? So video editing is actually on high demand. Yes, it is on high demand, dear sisters and brothers. You are going to learn the skill, inshallah, in the next yes, even the profession is booming. This profession of video editing is booming nowadays, because every yes, to make an impressive, impactful videos, to convey our message to the world, we need this art of, we need to learn this art of video editing. So why should you, first thing, you are going to express your creativity through the visuals, right, dear sisters and brothers? How are you going to express this? For example, you are good at mehendi designing or something like that, you create some videos for that stuff, you add visuals to it, and make an eye-catching content and just post it on the Instagram or somewhere as such, and then you just can put out your creativity outside. Okay, this is nothing but a content creation, it's called as a content creation, right, dear sisters and brothers? Inshallah, you will all learn the content creation in this course. Find how to create your own YouTube videos, your own videos, by adding the visuals, beautiful auditory things and more. Okay, so for content creation, for the personal projects, for social media and professional use, you're going to learn this video editing. First thing, we as a Muslim, I and you as a Muslim, why should we learn the video editing? It is nothing but, first thing, you are just going to educate yourself. You will also, inshallah, educate the ummah through this, inshallah. How can you educate the ummah through this? For example, you are putting out the Islamic reminders or something like that on the social media, your own created content. Yes, you can just educate the ummah through the dawah projects. Yes, dear sisters, alhamdulillah, you can volunteer your skill for the sake of Allah by just creating the Quranic reminders, the Islamic reminders, or more. So you can ummah through this skill, dear sisters and brothers. So this skill that you are learning is just dedicated for the sake of Allah. Okay, so you have to just make an intention that you're going to use your skill or talent for the ability, or use your skill and talent or disability for the sake of Allah, inshallah. And also you can earn rizq halal through this. Taken from me, inshallah, if you just learn this course entirely for the next 16 days, perfectly attending the classes, learning each and everything out of it, you will, inshallah, be able to professionally edit the content, and inshallah you can make a career through this. Okay, I am a professional video editor. I say it because I'm working for the various channels. I work it for some for charging the money, some I do not charge the money, some I just do the volunteer works, some I take money and just do it. And even you can earn rizq halal through this, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, for example, you and I, probably most of you are working women and most of you are homemakers. Okay, you all might think that how can I make use of my talents and skills? This talent and skill that we are going to learn in next to 16 days, dear sisters and brothers, this is not at all a waste of time. Take it from me, when you learn through all of this, the 16 days, inshallah, you will be able to professionally edit this content, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah ta'ala. So why should I learn this editing? To be an Islamic video editor. A point that I want to share with you all, dear sisters, you are not just going to be the video editors. Dear sisters and brothers, you are not just going to be the video editors. You are going to be a Muslim video editor, the Islamic video editors. Fine. You can just create the halal halal content. What do the non-Muslims expect from the course is that they expect something like the viewership and something like that. But what we expect from this course is it is the reward of Allah, right? What we expect by creating the content is nothing but the reward of Allah, right? It's higher motive. It's an upper motive, dear sisters. It is the highest of all the motives that you all have to learn to get this to learn through this course, inshallah. So you are going to create the halal content, and also you are going to serve the deen of Allah through this and not against the deen of Allah, inshallah ta'ala. So make a niyyah now, inshallah, that you are going to be Islamic video editors by taking in charge the halal content that you're going to edit in future, inshallah. So now we are into this course, and how can I earn rewards while learning? Okay, there's an interesting point that I'm gonna make now. You can earn rewards while you are learning through this course, dear sisters and brothers. How can you do that? You can just gain rewards, you can just earn rewards. You can earn nekiyan. What we say, nekiyan kama sakte ho aap is course ke zariye. Kis tarah? How? You just have to rectify your intentions, right? Innamal a'malu binniyat. What does the hadith say? It says that amal are judged based on your intentions, right? Come on, let's rectify your intentions and intend now that we are going to use this talent, use this ability, use this skill of ours for the sake of Allah, inshallah. And also we can also earn this halal through this, and also by the halal means, right, dear sisters and brothers? So make an intention now, so that you are the next 30 minutes or next 1 hour of this course, you will be gaining rewards while learning, inshallah. So have an upper motive, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, have a greater motive. You are not just editing the videos, you are editing the videos and earning the rewards through this, inshallah. Come on, make a niyyah now. Come on, rectify your intentions, dear sisters and brothers. We are going to use this skill for the sake of Allah and not against the deen of Allah. Please remember this. Okay, so alhamdulillah, welcome you all. I welcome you all to this journey of being more productive with your smartphones, dear sisters here. Alhamdulillah. So let's begin this journey of being more productive with your smartphones. Okay, what we always do, dear sisters and brothers, we just make use of the smartphones for stuffs like watching reels, watching movies, watching dramas or something, entertaining content or more. Okay, you're just giving half and half to the just scrolling through the news feed and more, right, dear sisters? I just want you all to be more productive with your smartphones, dear sisters and brothers here. What you all have to do is, you just have to spend that time that you're spending in watching the reels or something like that, just by editing your own content. Create your own content, dear sisters, so that the world can watch, so that you can gain reward through the content that you're creating, inshallah ta'ala. So usually we waste our times on watching some stuff, unnecessary stuff that even it's like waste of time. What happens is, you spend times together, you just spend hours together on the content that's just not very interesting or something, like you just that is time passing, right? Yes. So how can you make best use of your time? Instead of wasting time on watching some unwanted stuff, you can create your own content that will gain your akhirah for you, that will make your akhirah for you, dear sisters and brothers, right? Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, we are going to learn the skill of creating the videos by ourselves for being a content creation, inshallah. So I want you all to make this as a source of reward for you all, and I want you all to make this as a sadqa jariyah for you all, inshallah. What is a sadqa jariyah, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all tell me what is a sadqa jariyah? Yes, kindly type in the chat box. It is nothing but never-ending good deeds, right? Do you not think that the content that you put on the YouTube and more will be a sadqa jariyah for you? The content, especially the content, is nothing but what I'm referring to is the Islamic content that you put on the social media. What does it happen to that? It remains forever, right? It remains, at least after a death, it remains, right? Yes, it remains even after we die. So isn't it a beneficial knowledge that you are learning here? Yes, dear sisters and brothers, you know what we ask for from Allah? We ask for ilman nafiya. Allah grant us ilman nafiya. Allah grant us the knowledge that is of benefit. Allah make this knowledge that is of benefit, inshallah. That is of benefit for us in this dunya as well as akhirah, inshallah. So I want you all to start with the right intention. Dear sisters and brothers, the things that are started with right intentions will go forward beautifully, inshallah. So I want you all to start with a right intention. So let's begin. anything and everything, we are going to start with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So that Allah puts barakah in your time, in your efforts, and in your skills, inshallah. We also have to rectify intentions, dear sisters and brothers. We are doing just this just for the sake of Allah. Right, recite the name of Allah before we begin, and seek the help from Almighty Allah. What should we ask from Almighty Allah? It is nothing but Allahumma inna nas'aluka ilman nafi'a. Allah grant us a knowledge that is of benefit. And also Allahumma anfa'na bima 'allamtana wa 'allimna ma yanfa'una wa zidna ilma. This was a dua recited at the beginning. What does it say? Allah benefit us with what you have taught us, and teach us only the benefit knowledge. Allah teaches only the benefit knowledge. See how beautiful this dua is, right? Allah teach us only the beneficial knowledge and increase us in knowledge. Ameen. So with this, with the right intention to begin, let's begin this course, inshallah. So we just gave a brief intro into the course, and today, inshallah, we'll be having a brief introduction through this course. Okay. So dear sisters and brothers, what is video editing? Come on. Let me begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So what is video editing? Anyone can come on, type in the chat box, please. Let it be an interactive session, my dear brothers and sisters here. What is a video editing? Okay. Video editing. The name itself says an already captured video or a photo is edited beautifully, right? It should be edited beautifully. We have to enhance its visuals. We have to enhance its auditory things, and just create a masterpiece out of it, right? Yes, editing the videos. Yes, we are just going to edit the videos, dear sisters. Yes, we are going to change a moderate looking video into an excellent copy of that content, right? So what is the first thing that you have to have for a video editing? It's the footage you want to have, right? You have to have a footage or a photo or something like a video footage, a stock footage or something like that. You have to have a stock footage, and then you are just going to manipulate it in such a way that you're just going to add some manipulations to it. You can just make some rearrangements through it. You can just trim and cut it out. Something that is not required, you can just trim out. You can cut out. You can split it out, and also you can add some effects to it. You can add some transitions to it. You can add some audio effects to it. You can key out the backgrounds. You can key out the green screen. You can key out the stuffs like which are not required for a video, and you can add some VFX effect to it. You can add stickers to it. You can add effects to it. You can add overlays to it. You can add animations to it, and more. Everything that I told you now, we are going to learn through this course, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. So what is video editing? It is nothing but manipulating and rearranging the videos to create a finished product. This is a definition that they tell. So what we are learning through this is nothing but we are learning very advanced things, inshallah, through this course. Dear sisters and brothers, the course that we are offering, you will be having it from the start, very start. That is from the software download, from the beginning. We are going to start it from the scratch, from the beginning. How to download this content, how to download each and everything that you want. We'll be learning each and everything, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah. You just have to have a little sabr, inshallah. Have patience, inshallah. You will learn each and everything throughout this course. Fine. So what is the scope of video editing, dear sisters and brothers? It's not video editing is on high demands, right? In current industry, it is actually in the high demand. And also what, dear sisters and brothers? All the platforms like all of these have everything. What they offer is nothing but the video content, right? Video content that offer. For example, tell me on the YouTube, what do you have on the YouTube? Do you have something like the written content or something? No, it's nothing but it's all the visuals that you have. It's all the video format that you have on the YouTube. And also the Instagram. What's are on trend now? Reels are on trend now, right? Reels are on trend now. And what about Facebook? The shorts on X, even the X has the video platform there. TikTok, it's everything about the videos there, right? So all of this has a video content in demand. So what is the future of this video editing? It is nothing but all of you will be having as you and I as a video editor, inshallah, you are going to be a beautiful video editors, content creators by yourself, inshallah. You will also be going through this thing called as the professionalism in your career or more, inshallah. So I want you all to just focus on this words, dear sisters and brothers. It is nothing but all of the content that is here now is actually being converted to the video formats. Have you noted the Quranic content, the Afzalul Kalam? What do we actually find nowadays, dear sisters and brothers? All of the Quran, all of the hadiths, dear sisters and brothers, is in the video format. Do you know this? Yes, right? all of it. Go and search for any ahadith. It is on the YouTube. It is in the format of a video, right? Every knowledge now and then, dear sisters and brothers, it is in the video format. So isn't this that you're learning a beneficial knowledge? Inshallah ta'ala. So I want you all to gain this with the right intention, and inshallah you all inshallah will be able to learn this art, learn this skill, learn this ability of video editing, inshallah. So I just want to discuss with you all. It is nothing but just professionally create your videos for your own YouTube channels. You can just create a beautiful Instagram reels, Facebook shorts. You can create the shorts for the YouTube. You can earn through the freelancing. This will be told in each and every class, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, I'll give you tips and tactics how you can earn through each and every aspect of the video editing that I'm going to teach you for the next 16 days. Okay, so I want you all to be present for the next 16 classes. Just give your 1 hour time for the course, and inshallah you will be able to professionally edit the videos, and you can make it as a career. Fine. So it is the beginner to the advanced level video editing, dear sisters and brothers. I want you all to be very focused, and next 16 days I want you all to be present, and inshallah I want you all to be very attentive throughout the course. Fine. So inshallah. So next thing, you can do a job as a video editor, and also you can volunteer the skill for the sake of Allah. Okay. So alhamdulillah, these are the opportunities that open up after completion of this 16 days course. Fine. I'll teach you each and every tactics, how you can just go through each and everything, how you can be a freelancer, how you can just create professionally edit the videos and more, inshallah, in the course, throughout the course. So I want you all to be, inshallah, to practice in the class, to practice after the class also, because this is a skill that we are learning, dear sisters and brothers. Just a note of one point that I'm telling you, dear sisters and brothers. You are not learning something like a bookish knowledge. Okay, it's not a bookish thing that you are learning. You are learning a skill, ability, a talent. Okay, this needs a practice. Very important point, dear sisters and brothers. This needs practice. You have to practice very often to gain the perfection. Without practice, you cannot gain perfection. So we are going to learn this skill by practicing only. Fine. So practice makes you perfect. Only by practicing you can achieve this level of professionalism. I'll show you some content that I have edited, that my students have edited, and alhamdulillah, you will be wonderstruck. You also can edit the content that I have been editing, or my students have been editing, inshallah, after completion of the 16 days of course. Okay, so what is the course details, dear sisters and brothers? I want you all, I had so many queries regarding the days of the course. When will we have the holidays or something like that? Okay, please take it from me. We are having 16 days all together. Fine. We do not have any break. Okay, there's no break in between. So Sunday you have, even Fridays you have, so you do not have any break in between. It is continuously for next 16 days, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, so next thing, it is the same timing, 3:30 sharp. At 3:30 I want you all to be admitted inside this session. Please be here at exact 3:30 every day, inshallah. And for the next 16 days, paid only 16 days, dear sisters. This is a very useful skill that you'll be learning for next 16 days, inshallah. So you are going to learn from beginning to the advanced level. It is an intensive course. We are going to teach very wider concepts in just 16 days. So I want you all to grasp it so well. So you all have to attend all 16 days, inshallah. And if you do not attend the regular class, do not worry. If you do not get the time, for example, some are working women here, some have the jobs or something like that. So you will be given the recordings of the classes, fine. But I want you all to attend the live classes. Do not, if you have time to attend, please do not skip it out, dear sisters and brothers. Only if you are working or something like that, in the job or something like that, you have you will be getting the recordings. Okay, but live experience, dear sisters and brothers, by asking the doubts and more, it will be very helpful for you. You must have this live experience, and you must attend the live classes, fine. So I want you all students to attend the live sessions for next 16 days, inshallah. If you do not attend some of the classes, if you miss out any classes, all the recordings will be available on our YouTube channel. Here is the link, dear sisters and brothers. You can just go and check this channel now, or inshallah after the class. So in this, you will be having all the content that is being taught in the class, and also we will be sharing the recordings for there itself, inshallah. So So the next thing that I wanted to say was what we will learn in the class. We have all mentioned, I've all mentioned it in the flyer. So probably you all have gone through all of the flyers, right? All the things that we will gonna learn in this course is mentioned on the flyers, and also you will be given the special training sessions, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah. This will be very helpful. This was very helpful for all of our students, alhamdulillah. So you all will be given the special training sessions as well, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. So all of it is mentioned on the flyers, and also you will learn how to earn through this course. And each and every day I'll give you some of the points. Okay, it will be in between the course or the end of the course or somewhere. I'll give you some points how you are just going to earn through that skill that we are learning, inshallah. So everyone, you have to be present in entire class, and also you have to concentrate throughout the class and be attentive throughout the class. Okay, so what software are you using? You and I using it is nothing but the KineMaster Pro software. Fine, this KineMaster version is very easy to use, dear sisters and brothers. You have some other softwares, but they are very complicated, and also this is available free of cost. But one important thing is it is not available as such for the users that download from the Google Play Store or App Store. Okay, if you're downloading it from the Google Play Store, you will be having a watermark copy of it. Okay, you will be getting it a watermark copy of it. So I want you all to do. We are going to provide you all a mod version of this KineMaster. Okay, mod version of this KineMaster. Mod version is nothing but the modified version. What I as a video editor do is I purchase this software. I just download it from the Google Play Store and just purchase this software because I want to professionally edit my content. But you as the students, you do not have to purchase this, fine. So I'm going to provide you to the modified version of this software, which does not have the watermark in it, fine. Okay, inshallah. Within a moment, inshallah, the link will be set on the group. I want you all to just click on that link and make use and download the content that is at the top. Okay, come on. You just have it now in the group, inshallah. Click on the drive link that I just shared with you and download it and install it. Okay, so how to download it will be taught later on. Okay, so I'll be just going this flow. So this is nothing but, okay, one more important thing, the Apple, the iOS users, those who have the iPhones and the iPhones and, okay, yes, they do not have this. Okay, they do not have the modified version due to the tight security on the iPhones and the iOS users. Dear sisters and brothers, you do not have this modified copy. You just, as a students, you can just make use of the version that is from the App Store. Okay, go to your App Store, go to the App Store and just download this KineMaster, fine. Please download the KineMaster, but you won't have a watermark free copy there. You will have the watermark there, fine. But as a student, you generate through that itself. But after you're going to into the profession through this, just buy it and then you can just, it's not a great price. It's just around 400 or something per month. But whenever you're going to professionally edit the content, only then you have to buy it. For now, just make use of the version that I'm giving you, the modified version. Only if you're going to the professionally editing the content, only then you can buy this, fine. So you do not have to buy this now and don't go for it, fine. So as a student, you can just, if you have an Apple iOS or something like the iPhone with you, you all can just go to the App Store and download it, fine. Go to the App Store and download the software named KineMaster. That's all, fine. And if you are having the Android phones, I just sent you all the links. Download the first or the second, anything that you find easy. There are 2 applications that I have sent. Just download the first application. Just download it and keep. I'll tell you the procedure later on, inshallah. So that was the software use. This KineMaster is very easy to use software. So we are just going into this. Okay, take it from me. I have been using this for 9 years and I have been working on the various video projects through this application, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so this is a very best application that we all can prefer as a smartphone users, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, alhamdulillah. So one important thing about the classes, you will all be given homeworks for every class. Okay, this is the first intro class, so I won't give you any homework. The homework for today would be the software download. That's all. Okay, so every class is every now and then you will be given the homework so that you will practice the skill that you are learning, fine. Then you will be having a final editing exam at the end of this course, and also the certificate of participation will also be given for you all. Okay, so this was a brief introduction about the course that we are handling, fine. So our class for today we are just into the intro of this course, so we are just learning learning about the installation and also its interface of this application, the workspace of this application. We are going to learn it, inshallah, in today's class. Fine, dear sisters and brothers, come on. First important thing that I want to tell you all, your sisters and brothers, here is you have to be prepared with the two phones. You have to have two devices. For example, if you're making use of the laptop to listen to this class, then what I prefer is you take a laptop and listen to this class, and take a smartphone with you and practice live in the class, dear sisters and brothers. The live practice session is very, very important, because in the special trainings, you all will have to do the content together. Fine. So I prefer you all to just have two devices. Fine. Two devices is preferable. Fine. If you do not have two devices, no problem. Okay. Do not worry. No problem. You can just write the key points in the notes, and you have to follow my screen. Very important aspect. You have to follow my screen. You cannot go back and just do the work, because it will be very clumsy and you cannot be able to catch up what I'm doing. So I prefer you all taking this class in another device and doing the work in another device. So this is an important thing that I want to tell you all, dear sisters and brothers. Please have two devices. If not two devices, then you just can note everything in a book, and then you can just implement it after the class. Fine. You can just practice it after the class. So very important things. Only with practice you can attain the perfection. Without practice you cannot attain this level of professionalism. And so I want you all to just practice after the class, practice in the class, and inshallah you will gain the perfection when you practice and practice and practice. So skills need practice, dear sisters and brothers, and not just studying. Okay, not just listening or something like that. With the practice you can gain perfection, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen. I want to tell you how you're going to just download this application and more, inshallah. So I have you all clicked the drive link that I have shared with you? Have you all clicked on the drive link that I've shared with you? Yes. Okay, alhamdulillah. So just a moment. Okay, I'll be clearing all of your doubts. I want you to type all of your doubts in the chat box. Okay, not in the group, inshallah. Okay, there's a doubt here. I'll address this doubt now, inshallah. Just a moment. Have you all downloaded the application from the link that I had given? Okay. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. Okay, someone has something like not installed as a package appears to be invalid. Okay, go for the next one, dear sister. If you cannot download the first one, download the second one. Okay. Okay. The drive link is not opening. Drive link isn't opening. Try with another application. For example, download the Drive software, Drive application on your smartphone. Okay, installation completed, alhamdulillah. Okay. It's not opening. Okay, probably you need your phone to update. Okay, you just have to have a drive link, drive on your cell phone. Okay. Once the download is done, dear sisters and brothers, I want you to install it. Okay. How to install the software is nothing but you just have to click on allow unknown sources to install. And if you have it on the drive, then click on the drive. Or if it is on the Chrome browser, you just have to do it in the Chrome browser. Fine. Do it in your own way. Come on. Each of your prompts will be different. The prompts on each of your cell phones would be different, right? So come on, try it out. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. I'll show you some of the steps how you're going to do it, inshallah. So just a moment, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, one doubt was here. I'll just address it. Okay, it's again showing this one. The package is not package appears to be invalid. Sister Roshan. Okay. Okay, do not worry. I'll send it to the WhatsApp itself if you do not have this installed. Okay. Okay, I'll just show you all the procedure, inshallah. Just a moment, I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay, alhamdulillah. So I just clicked on the link and it shows my Chrome browser here. Right? So what you have to do is you have to just download any one of it. For example, let me just download this one, the second one. Okay, just download the second one if possible. Or whichever you want, you can just download it. Okay. Okay, you just have to click on download anyway, no problem, because this is download anyway. Fine. Come on, look into the procedure that I'm doing so that you all will be able to make it through this, inshallah. So come on, dear sisters and brothers, are you all doing it out? Okay. So once it is downloaded, probably it's done downloading, you just have to click on it, fine? You just have to click on that. Once the download is done, click on it. Okay. So it's here, probably of 79 MB.
Recording in progress.
Okay, whichever version you want, please download it, fine? Okay, then just click on it, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, click on the downloaded version now. This is done. It shows staging app. Okay, I don't have to download this, dear sisters and brothers. Why I'm not going to download it? Because I have already the paid version of KineMaster. I do not want to overwrite it, fine? So what I have to do is, what you all have to do is, if it is the Chrome, then you just have to click on the settings, okay? And click on the settings and you have to allow the unknown sources to do it, okay? Allow the unknown sources to install this application, fine? Come on, do it along. Allow the unknown sources to install this application, and if you just click on the toggle button, give it a permission, then it will be easily able to download, fine? Okay, kindly let me know how many have downloaded it, install it correctly. Whichever the version you want, you can just go through that. Find your sisters and brothers here. Okay, type yes if you all have downloaded it. Yes, alhamdulillah. Installed? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Yes, few more yes, I want. Installing in progress, mashallah. So this is it. It's very easy. Yes. Then you just have to enable it through the unknown process. You have to just enable the unknown sources to install this application. Fine. Okay, alhamdulillah. After the downloading, you will get a KineMaster application with a logo like this. Okay, this is an application that you will be having throughout the next 16 days, and inshallah, when you're going to through this, when you're going to edit the videos through this, you will be able to just make use of this application, inshallah, in the future. Fine. So all the 16 days we are going to use this application, dear sisters and brothers here. Okay, hope you all are just downloading it. I can download it. Please give it a try, dear sisters. A sister, probably your smartphone isn't making it possible for that. I just want you to go through the link in any Drive application. Just download a Drive application from the Google Play. Okay, one more thing I told you all, if you have an iPhone or the iOS or any of the iPad or something like that, you won't be able to download this. Yes, it won't be able to download on the iOS. Yes, I already told you, dear sisters and brothers, you just have to go to the App Store. Okay, iOS user, go to the App Store. Please move to the App Store. Move to the App Store and install the KineMaster from the App Store. Fine. Okay, alhamdulillah. So I'm just gonna show you which channels I do have, and inshallah, I'm just gonna show you some of the work of my student, inshallah, because YouTube Zoom does not provide the live video broadcast. I can just do it with the screen sharing only. So we have various channels, Nurul Quran, the reminder, and more. So I'm just a video editor of various channels like this, alhamdulillah. So inshallah, hoping that my students will also be leading the various channels, inshallah, dear sisters and brothers here. So come on, some of the videos I just wanted to show you, some of the student edits. Probably you all have seen those videos. So probably these were all the content that the students have created, dear sisters and brothers. Inshallah, you and I can create such beautiful steps in the future, fine? So everything was created by the students, and alhamdulillah. This was just into the day 10th of the course, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so you all can create the content beautifully like this. Fine, this was just day 10th content of a student. Fine, I have mentioned the student names also. So alhamdulillah, all of this, the contents that we have here was created by the students. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, inshallah. You all will be able to do this, inshallah, in the next 16 days. Fine. So this is a just that I wanted to provide you all, that you all will be able to do create a beautiful content in future, inshallah. Yes, sisters and brothers. Okay. So now let me discuss the software interface of this application. We just have 5 to 10 minutes left, and in 5 to 10 minutes, inshallah, I'm going to cover few of the concepts, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. Come on, click on the KineMaster application that you all have downloaded. Okay. This is an easy to use, most comprehensive application and most easily available application. And also you can just download the modified version of this, and you can gain the you can be a pro user in this just by downloading it. Okay, you all will be having this one. Fine, a pro series you will be having. Fine, you are actually the premium users, dear sisters and brothers. Fine, you all will be the premium users. You do not have the monthly plan or something like that, but you won't be having the watermarks. You will have unlimited premium assets and more. Fine, probably you just have got this window on your KineMaster. Have you all opened it up? Type yes if you have opened this KineMaster. Come on, keep it interactive, inshallah. Yes, alhamdulillah. The same is the screen. Yes, you all are having the same screen. Yes, alhamdulillah. The first button that you all have is a home button. Yes, and the second button is a mix button. The third one is the create button, and then there is an inbox here, and there is a profile here. Fine. So there is something called as a home here. Fine. Yes, what is home is nothing but it is for a beginner. Okay, if you are a beginner, if you do not know anything of video editing, what you have to do is you just have to click. If you want to make a Quranic, just click and type here. Type here that you want to make an intro, you want to make a Quranic content or something like that. Then you will have so many contents that were edited, the Quranic contents. You can just do the same content and you can just create your own stuffs. Fine. So these are the contents that were already edited. You just can add your own stuffs for that. Fine. So this is a home button wherein you will find the template. Templates ka matlab hota hai, it is nothing but a kind of what we say, you just have to make use of those that are already available to make your own content. Fine. So these are already available contents. Even a beginner can go through this and create a content beautifully. Fine. So in next 16 days, we are not going to touch this. Fine. We are just going to see it at the end of the course. Fine. So we are not going to touch this home button. Fine. And we also have something called as mix button, dear sisters and brothers. Let me just click on this. Mix is nothing but they will have all of it like a YouTube reel or something like that. Whichever you like, you can just mix it up. For example, if you like this video, you just have to click on the mix and you have to create your own content with that. For example, this is a video that you want. You just have to, if you click on the mix, okay, it will appear on your KineMaster, on your create. And what happens is you just have to change the names here. For instead of Weibo, you can write whatever you want. Assalamu alaikum, you can write or something like that. You can change the content. That's all. Okay, there are templates are already available. You just can change it. Fine. Okay. For now, if you're not understanding any of the things, you do not worry. Fine. For example, this content that is here on the mix, if you want to import this content and just create your own content with this, for example, whatever they have mentioned here, whatever photos are here, you just have to click on the mix and change the text. That you will have this content created by yourself. That's all. So this is called as the templates for creating the content. Okay, if you want, you can just download all of it, or you can just create a mix with this. Fine. But for the next 16 days, we are not going to touch this home and mix. Fine. We are going to create our own content, inshallah. So we are going to create our own things, inshallah. So the first and foremost, the important tool that comes into picture is the create button that we all have to go and access. Fine. Come on, click on the create button here, dear sisters and brothers. Done. Okay. Then you have something called inbox. Let me just cover up all of it and then get back to the create. Then you have something called inbox, that is for the people who have the account in it. For example, I have an account in this way. I do not publish my content elsewhere. Fine. So this is just an account that I have created and I do not publish it elsewhere. So what I do, this is the premium account that we have, correct? What we say it's a premium account. So the premium account, when it is here, so what do we do here? This thing that I have is a premium user, and you all will be having this badge here, dear sisters, because you all have using the mod version. It is already paid version, fine. So when you are using this badge, it is nothing but you won't be having any of the watermarks on the exported content. Okay. And one important thing, dear sisters and brothers, very important, please remember, you should not update this application. Okay, please remember this. Or previous students, what they did was they just updated this application. What happens is, from the Google Play Store, the new application will be overwritten on this application, fine. So you should not update this. Okay, the modified version that I have just provided to you all, I do not want you all to update this, fine. Please do not update this. Okay, please type yes when if you're getting all of the concepts that I'm telling you. Please type yes, keep it interactive, inshallah. Okay, alhamdulillah. So this is the screen that we have, dear sisters and brothers. We have just the create option. Come on, click on the create option. And this, what happens is, this is the screen that you're having, fine. So this is the screen that you have. Just toggle through this one. Probably you do not have anything here because you have not created any projects. If you will create any projects, then it will appear here, fine. It will appear here. And then one more thing, this is a badge that you will get. And here, do not move into this concept. So you will not understand it now, fine. Now, first thing that you have to do is click on the create new button. Okay. Today I'm just going to teach you what are the aspect ratios, fine. What are the aspect ratios? And in tomorrow's class, I will just go through all of it again, fine. So what is create new? Just you have to click on the create and just you have to see the screen. What is the screen telling you, dear sisters and brothers? There's something called as a project name, right? Whatever project you're going to create, just click on the enter the project name and enter the project's name. For example, I want to write a test project or something like that. I'll just click on I have just clicked on the project name and I have written as test. Okay, written it as test. So this is the project name that I want to design. And there's something called as aspect ratio. What does aspect ratio mean? Do you all have any idea? Yes. Any idea, dear sisters and brothers? Okay. Aspect ratio is nothing but, okay, anyone in the chat box? I'll just check. Okay. No, it is this. Okay, it's something equal to the screen resolution. Yes, it is. It is the size of the video. It's not about the duration, it's the size of the video, sisters and brothers. What does size here mean is nothing but in the dimensions. Okay, it is nothing but the dimensions of the video. Fine. The dimensions of the video is 16:9 ratio for the YouTube standards. The 16:9 ratio will always suit good, which will always be suitable for the YouTube videos. Okay, dear sisters, I want you all to just concentrate. Keep it in mind or note it somewhere. Okay, because whenever you're going to create the YouTube content, YouTube videos, okay, not shorts or something like that, that will be in 16:9 format. Okay. Why is the aspect ratio helpful, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all tell me? Why is it helpful? Because for which platform you're going to make the videos, right? For which platform you're intending to make the videos. For which platform you want to make the videos, you have to select that aspect ratio. Okay. For example, if you want to create a video for the YouTube videos, okay, then you have to select 16:9. Please write it down somewhere. Inshallah, I'll be putting up all of this in tomorrow's lesson recap, inshallah. So I want you all to just concentrate. 16:9 is for the YouTube standards and also some of the online platforms wherein the videos will be in the landscape. This is very helpful for the landscape pattern. What is landscape and portrait? It is nothing but when you hold your cell phone in a horizontal manner, then that is a landscape, right? So 16:9 will be helpful for the landscape. Yes, dear sister, horizontal and vertical. This is for the landscape pattern. Okay, what happens is this will be held in the it will take full screen of yours when you hold it in the landscape pattern. Fine. I want you all to take my class in the landscape pattern, dear sisters and brothers. I want you all to maximize your screen in the landscape pattern and view this class. Okay. You all just hold your cell phones horizontally and go through this class, dear sisters and brothers, because you should have a wider screen while you're viewing this content. Like this will look very smaller when you're watching it on the portrait mode. Okay, come on, turn your mobile phones turn your smartphones, if you're taking it on the smartphones, turn it around the landscape pattern and view this class. Okay, this is an important thing that I want to tell you all. You all have to view this class in the landscape pattern for the next 16 days, inshallah. So one important thing, 16:9 is useful for the YouTube videos. Okay, YouTube videos are not the shorts. Okay, YouTube videos, fine. Then it's also for the videos like what we say, wedding videos and more. All of it will be in this pattern, right? Even for the TVs and more. Okay, for TVs and more, you will have this one, 2.35:1. It is cinematic content. Okay, we'll be discussing that later. Fine. Now just remember, this is for the YouTube standards. And then why is the aspect ratio important? This is very important thing, dear sisters. Where whichever platform you're going to choose your video to, you are going to put your video on, you have to select that aspect ratio, correct? And there's also thing called as, you can change the aspect ratio later on, but you have to remember the aspect ratio you have to choose, because you have to know which platform you're going to share your content on. Okay, for example, if you want to go for the WhatsApp stories, WhatsApp shorts, TikTok, Instagram reels, Instagram stories, or something like that, 9:16 is very suitable for that. It will actually occupy entire of your screen on the portrait mode. Okay, for example, if you hold your cell phone in the vertical pattern, it will occupy entire of your screen. 9:16 will occupy entire screen on the portrait fashion. For example, if this is your cell phone, this will be the video from entire screen, on the entire screen. Fine. This can be used for Instagram stories, for Instagram reels, TikTok, and what more, WhatsApp stories, and anywhere wherever you want, you can just make use of that. This one. Okay, it's 9:16. Please note it, dear sisters and brothers, this is very important. Okay, after learning all of this, inshallah, through the course, you will be able to detect which videos of which aspect ratio. Okay, if I send any video and I'll ask you what is the aspect ratio of this video, you will be able to tell that, inshallah, in the next upcoming sessions and after the end of this course. Okay, so 1:1 ratio, this is the presentation slides, and also it is called as the, for the Instagram videos, it will be something like 1:1. It will occupy your this much of the screen. Fine. Probably it will occupy the square pattern of your screen. For example, if you're holding your screen in this pattern, this is your phone, then this is the 1:1 ratio. This will have same breadth and the width, same length and the width. Okay, so this would be 1:1. And what is 4:3? This is the presentation slides. Okay, this is the presentation slides format. Okay, so the video that I am just covering up with my slides, it will be the presentation slides. That's something, the slides I was sharing before this screen share, that were all in the presentation mode. Okay, so it was 4:3 mode that I was sharing previously. Fine. So 4:3 videos are for the various purposes, for the presentation purposes. If you are just creating the PowerPoint slides through this, if you're going to just create the reels, you can just also create the reels through this, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, 1:1 is also helpful for the reels. 4:3 is also helpful for the reels. 3:4 is also helpful for the reels. What does this mean? 3:4 is nothing but it will occupy 3/4 of your screen. For example, this much small part of it will be left out. That's all. 3/4 of the screen will be occupied. Fine. So then what is 4:5? It is same as that. And this you will have specifically for the shorts and more. You can just make use of this one. You can just make use of the Instagram reels for this also. Okay, so all of the stuffs like this one will be helpful for the Instagram reels or something like that. But it is totally based on your way of looking at the things. For example, you want it to be in the entire screen, then you can just choose 9:16. For this one, if you want to be just this much of the screen, you can choose this one. If you want it to be in the presentation mode, something like this, you can just make use of this one. And 3:4 entire, but some of it is left, and it's 3:4. 4:5, something like almost everything is done. Some part is left, then that is 4:5. Then the last thing that KineMaster offers is also the widescreen mode. For example, for the cinema industry, this making and more, this 2.35:1 format is very useful. Fine. So you can just edit the content even for the cinematic view, for the filmmaking. For example, if you have wedding footage, you can just edit that in this application, dear sisters and brothers. This is very comprehensive application. It is very easy to use application, and inshallah you will be able to just crack this application throughout this course, inshallah. For the first class, I think this much is important. This knowledge that just gave you, this is sufficient for today, and I want you all to just revise this again. And this thing that you have gone through, this will be very essential when you're going to create a content, inshallah. So one important thing here, then you will be able to then you will be asked about the advanced content here, advanced setting here. This advanced setting, you won't be able to understand it now. You will be understanding it after few of the classes. Okay, for 2 to 3 classes, you will just understand what this is. Okay, for now, just remember what this is. There is something called as photo display mode. What does this say is, when you're going to insert a video or a photo on the KineMaster video window, then what happens is, if you want to fit it throughout the window, then this is here. If you want to fill it throughout, then this is here. If you want to just fit it, then if you want to fill it, or if you want to automatically assign it to the KineMaster, KineMaster automatically recommends it to the fit to the screen. Okay, you do not have to worry now, please. If you're not understanding the concepts, you will be able to understand it in 2 to 3 classes, inshallah. Then there is something called as photo default duration. This is very easy to understand when you're into the course. Fine, I'll just get back to this concept and I'll explain to you what this is. Okay, after 2 to 3 days, inshallah. So this is nothing but default photo duration. This is nothing but whenever you are just going to import any photo on the KineMaster timeline, how much seconds it should occupy. This is nothing but that. Okay, and there is something called as transitions. Do you know what transitions are? If you have a photo and if you have another photo, if you want to create some effects in between two of the photos, then you're just going to add some transitions to it. So how many seconds does this transitions have to remain? This is what it's assigned here at the start. Okay, do not touch this advanced editing options. Don't worry about this. You will be able to understand it at the end of the course. At the end, not just at the end, just after 2 to 3 class, you will be able to understand all of this. Fine, don't worry about it. I just wanted to tell you all of this in the first class. Fine, there's a project name here, there's an aspect ratio here, and there's some advanced options here. And then you just don't have to change advanced option. You just have to click on the create button. Fine, so whichever you want to prefer. For example, if you want to create a short video, click on the 9:16 button and just create a content. That's all. Okay, for today's class, I would like to give you a homework, dear sisters and brothers. Just bear with me for next 5 minutes, inshallah. So come on, this is the screen that you will get once you have just inserted a content like that. Fine. Okay, for example, if you want to add the videos onto the KineMaster, what you all have to do is you just have to click on the media browser and click on whatever the videos you have. For example, you have 2 photos of yours and you want to club those 2 photos. What you have to do is you just have to go to that photo gallery. Okay, for example, this is your gallery and you want to club 2 photos. For example, I have 2 videos here. Let me see if I have these background images so that I can just club it up. Okay, I have 2 logos of some YouTube channel that I'm creating content for. Okay, I want to club this both up. Okay, these are the 2 screens that I have. Fine, this is for the Nurul Quran. Okay, for example, so how do you do this? You just have to click on that. Okay, what you have to do is you will have a media browser in front of you. You just have to click through that. Fine. For example, if you're not getting this window, okay, what you all have to do is, dear sisters and brothers, there's the window that appears here like this, and then you just have to go to the media, okay, media, and select the 2 photos. Fine, select 2 photos or something like that, 2 photos, 2 videos, anything like that, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so this is nothing but a merging. Okay, what is this? You're actually merging the 2 contents here. Fine. Okay, I just wanted to show you how we are merging 2 contents. For example, this is here and this is here. 2 photos have just merged here. Fine, this is it. For today's class, grasp the content that I have told you, grasp the knowledge that I have told you. I think this is enough for today's class, because you won't be able to understand it if I'm going into depth for this. Fine. So in tomorrow's class, we're going to discuss more of these concepts, inshallah. For now, I want you all to just remember what is the aspect ratio and what is the interface of the KineMaster and how to create the projects on the KineMaster, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah. So this was a session for today. If you have any doubts, please type on the chat box. I want you all to just boom the chat box with the lesson recap, as well as I want you all to just type in whatever we have studied in today's class. Come on, give a quick lesson recap, dear sisters and brothers. Bismillah. What did we study in today's class? We learned how to download the software. We also have seen why and how this video editing is, what is the scope of this video editing and more, right? Yes, dear sisters and brothers, come on, make use of the chat box to reply. Yes. And also, what did we study? We just saw the interface of the KineMaster in the interface. What did we learn in the interface? How to create the project. We have seen the home button. We have seen the mix button. We have seen the create button. We have seen the home button. And then we have seen how to create the project. And most importantly, dear sisters and brothers, we have seen the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is very important. Why is it important? Because, please tell me, why is the aspect ratio important? Because you have to know the video size that you're creating, the video dimensions that you're creating. For example, the presentation that I have now, can you all tell me what is it in? It is in, which is this presentation is in? This is in 4:3 format, right? I told you. Yes, it's also based on the platform that you're choosing to showcase your video on. Yes, this is 4:3 format, right? Only the 1/3 of the screen that is here is not showing up, correct? Yes, sisters and brothers. So this is what I wanted to make a point. Aspect ratio is very important for you all to make the videos and more, because through the aspect ratio only you will be able to share it on the various platforms. For example, if you want to have only the YouTube videos, you cannot make use of the aspect ratio of 1:1 to share a YouTube video, because YouTube videos have the aspect ratio of 9:16 or 16:9, right? 9:16 is for straight videos. Yes, alhamdulillah. So today we have learned how to download the software, resolutions, dimensions, the margin photos, the default transition and default timings. Yes, sisters, alhamdulillah, this was the lesson recap. Barakallahu fiki. Jazakumullahu khairan, dear sisters and brothers. Here, if you have any doubts, you can just ping me. And if you have any doubts in just downloading the application, you can just share the screenshots with me. Take care of yourself, inshallah. See you all in tomorrow's class. جزاكم الله خيرا كثيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم.